where we're gonna be creating some simple stylized bags, and this is gonna be really fun. Shouldn't take us too long to create this. To be very, we wanted to make some of these for a character, and so I just decided why not make a little video on it. We'll try to I'll try to cover everything from the creating of the bags, the low poly, and then texturing it. So let's get started. So I have some references on my other monitor, so I'm just looking at those while we start making this. So obviously we're gonna have like a kind of a square shape, and I only have like a few references, not from like a lot. So I just have gonna take it mostly from many of the little details that I'm gonna do are not. I guess they're not gonna be from the. I'm not gonna have. I'm gonna have to make from my imagination. So let's get started. Yeah, I'm gonna go to edit mode. I have this is the plugin that I have it enabled, and that's why it gives me this hard ups. I think, yeah, hard ups. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna go here. We're gonna start by making the shape. So I just want to have. I'm gonna have these like edge things. I'm gonna select that, duplicate it, and P to separate. Let me turn on my screencast so it's easier for you guys to follow. You guys want to check a specific thing, I just press P to separate that. And yeah, let's make this edge. Let's start with this edge. I'm gonna go Shift. Sorry, turn it off. Shift H. And, select all of this. I think I should scale just in case. Perfect. I don't know if it's like this, but I'm gonna delete that. Oh, okay, no, actually, let's just delete. We're gonna have to delete. Yeah, we're gonna have to. We don't need this. We need this. We need this. Like this. There we go. There we go. Now we delete this, and I'm gonna add a solidify. See my modifier. The other way. I think we're gonna have to edit this some way, because I don't know if I want this yet, but I think I'm gonna keep it. So I'm gonna add some bevel. I'm gonna turn on my wireframe to see what we're doing. How many did it give it? 3. I don't know if I want 3, honestly. I think 2, it's more than enough. Yeah, something like that. The profile, I'm gonna give it 2.5. Yeah, something around that. We'll keep modifying this, playing around with this later. I think we're gonna have to scale this, or no, sorry, lower the intensity. Let's go with like 5 or something. We will be playing around with all of these. I think we're gonna go on, and we're gonna make the top part a little cut here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a mirror to one side. Yeah, and let's just go and it's okay. Let's do it now. And I'm gonna do one over here. Just gonna make the flap. That's gonna go on top. I'm just trying to find the right shapes. So I'm just gonna... Now, let me duplicate this, and I'm going to delete everything else. Go back and get it like this. Just apply. I'm gonna apply this because that's fine. I'll be like removing and applying it. Yeah, perfect. I know. Okay, we are going to go back here. I'm gonna solidify. If it's doing this, I think it's because of the scale. So let me try it out. Let me do Control A, scale. I keep losing where they are. Check it out now. Yeah, here we go. You see how different that is? It's because you have to always Control A. Oops, Control A, and apply the scale. It happens all the time. I think I can edit this. Just need to move it to the side. Now the size of this is going to be very interesting because I'm not sure how much I want this. I'm going to give this like, is it 6? 6 seems good enough. Yeah, that seems good enough. I'm going to apply the solidify. That shouldn't be any problem, right? Yeah, I'm also gonna make one thing like this for this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select the entire, duplicate this, selection, apply everything, and add a solidify. Let me see, even. Yeah, we can go with that. I don't know if it's a bit crooked or not. I think for this one, I'm gonna do the apply the stack, and I'm going to add some mean bevel weights. Yeah. That's so I can control the bevel later. So when I do, I'm gonna have regular bevel, and then select weight. Set to, you see what we're doing there. Yeah, I think we can add more. We can add 4. I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. Yeah, that's this one. Bevel to weight. 4. You see how much we're doing that there. Select everything. I'm gonna sharpen for this. Again, you don't need to. I'm just doing it just because it looks. This way it looks a bit better. Okay. Yeah. Now I don't know if I want to have this part in the back. Again, I don't have any, like, these are meant to be connected essentially, so I'm not sure. These are like connected, so I'm not entirely sure if I want to have the. Oh, when I did the sharpen and sharpen all of these, and I don't need all of these to be sharpened, so I'm just gonna mark that out. I think that should do it, right? You know what? Let's just do it the other way around. Actually, let's just select all of these and sharpen this one. Yeah, there we go. This one I'm not seeing, so we're gonna select it. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. Does that look good if it's all of them? I need you to flip this. Yeah, okay. Now for you, I think I do the same thing. So I'm just gonna select all of these. Yes. It's very good, very good. I'm still trying to figure this out. Oh, let me just turn on my snap. There we go. I'm still trying to make sure how I want this. These are usually connected to this. So what we could do is I'm gonna make a cut over here. So I'm gonna bevel. Don't worry about these. I think I can delete these, right? Oh man, I'm not sure. You know what? Let me just cut from the middle as well. Move it to there. Try to make that similar. I think I'm gonna start. I thought I was gonna do it from the back, but I think I'm gonna do it from the side instead. Like this, right? And then this can be, bridge with this. So I think I don't know if I want to do this now, but like, let me just duplicate this. I have these and these, and I'm gonna Control J to blend to merge them, and just go. Okay, loop tools and bridge. See what that's doing. Thing having it, delete that. It's kind of weird, not gonna lie, but we'll see. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Delete those faces. Actually, no, don't delete them yet. I'm just gonna select. Try to select these ones. Scale it. We'll turn that later. I'm gonna go back to the faces. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm gonna inset this. Well, actually, yeah, no, I think it's just the top, honestly. I was thinking about it, but no, it has to be the top. Again, I'm trying to figure it out as I'm doing this, so I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm just gonna make a hole. Wait. Oh, there's something else here. I'm selecting something else as well. That side, scale that down. Oops. That's not gonna be seen, doesn't matter. For you, you gotta be very careful with this because we have this like piece here and then might cause some issues for us. It is honestly not something that's gonna be seen a lot. I think we scale it by Y, perfect. So I don't need to worry too much. Now turn on the bevel. Do I want this to be? Not sure. Do I want this to be bevel? I don't know, man. Let's just put some subdivision to see. Yeah. Not sure. Let me try to remove that. Just gonna select the top part to see. Let's go here. Shift Q, just to see what I'm doing. I don't know, that's a bit much. I'm not gonna lie. And honestly, these don't need to be connected, but you know, you never know. Just trying to see what should I put this in my edge or not. Now for this, actually, let me just try something else here. I don't know about this, right? This is something that's kind of weird. So there's many things I can do here. Merge these. Not bad, I think. Yeah, honestly, yeah, wait. We can just merge these. Right, should do. Yeah, okay, there we go. So we can just merge these. That looks pretty cool, I think, yeah, but it looks weird from here or off, but it actually looks good when we. Oh wait, we have an issue here, right? Yeah, that's another thing. It's nothing to do with. Let's try to find what the cause of this is. There it is. Edge. Sneaky edge. Yeah, just select both of these and move them up a little bit. Yeah. Okay. This is how it's looking. I can tell it to use creases, but not sure if I want that yet. They're pretty good, honestly. Still wondering if I want 3 or not. And actually, I'm going to turn it off for this. Turn off this because I want to do it manually. So I'm just going to add something like this. Yeah, there we go. Looks so crazy. Look at that go. Now I also don't want the same thing for the bottom, because I'm going to do them manually. So there we go. Yeah, yes. By the way, the effect of the unsharp and sharp, all of this does is just taking it, adding a crease, adding a bevel weight, sharpening it, a whole bunch of things. That's all it's doing, by the way. If you guys wanted to know what that was. Yeah, now I'm gonna do the same thing for this. I'm gonna turn this off. Now again, I'm creating the high poly now. That's why I don't really care much of all of this, because I know it's not really gonna matter that much. So it's gonna solidify. Is this the way? Oh no, it's not. Yeah, we could apply the solidify. You don't need to, but I like to apply just to see. I'm gonna. Okay, then, and now I'm gonna flip it to the other side. So mirror. There we go. Let's see what I'm doing. There we go. I'm just gonna move these. Yeah, and again the same thing here. Just gonna take these and mark them out. Oh yeah, this is the other one. Don't worry about this. I think we're gonna do that to this one as well, which is gonna sharpen. Here we go. I don't know if this should be left out like this, or it could be just. I could just tell it to be like, hey, could you be part of this one in the background on the back here? So I could just be like, fake it. It's not even gonna be. Most of this is not gonna be seen really. So I think we don't. I don't know if I want to sharp that either. Yeah, we're not really gonna worry too much about this because again, when I do the sort of my retopo, it's gonna, all of this is gonna be like one big part connected, like all of this is gonna be connected. So I'm just gonna do here. Oops. I'm gonna turn one of these on, and I'm gonna give a cut here. This is proportional editing, so I can just move this. A little bit. Right now we're gonna have like a little we're gonna add a little cut here. We could fix this up, but again, I don't think it's a problem when it's the high poly, so we're just gonna add a plane, snap to the middle, scale it down. Gonna make a cut here. Let's remove this because we don't need it. Wait, is it in the middle? I thought it was. There. Now it's in the middle, my bad. Gonna cut. I'm just gonna move this. Now we're going to extrude this. I'm going to add a bevel. We're going to just use our proportional editing a little bit, and we're going to just move this. And we're gonna do the same shape into our little high poly here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut, or I'm gonna turn this off. I think I want to cut this first. So I'm gonna take K, press it, just do a cut. Yeah. So just cut all that. Enter. You see the cut that we've done here. Essentially. Should I cut this on the side? So we're just gonna first, before we start, let me just there we go. Kind of cut it there. It's because of this, but I'm really not gonna care much about this shape. I just want to make this. I am gonna do this instead. It's okay if it's not like perfectly symmetrical, honestly, because it's just want to make the same shape. So we're just gonna go back. Okay. Select this and remove proportionality. Here we go. We're gonna make the same shape here. So I'm just gonna turn off the bevel so you know how much. And all we're gonna do is just snap it. So snap. Snap. So just snap here. Snap here. We're gonna put it all the way to the top. You can see it's already doing it almost. I'm just gonna bisect. It's X or Y? Keep forgetting. Yeah, it's Y. Yeah. So now I'm just gonna click here and do a cut in the middle. Now we have that shape in there. And all I want to do to that is just make it. Let's see how it's going. Put this in this one. I call it the extra. I like to make groups that I'm not going to use now. Okay, perfect, perfect. And for you, I think I do want to bevel this on this mark. If I go to bevel. Yep. And now I can just select these because these are a bit strong and manually turn them down a little bit. Tone them down just a little bit, not off, just a little bit lower than they're meant to be. It's pretty good. Now this is a problem. Yeah. Just gonna do is essentially just gonna add cut there. Kind of fixed it. Again, and you don't need to bevel this. I like to bevel things. I just like to, I mean, you don't need to subdivide things, but I like to subdivide. Especially if I'm going to do this like low and high poly thing, I like to do that. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove you. To complete that line, just I think we're done now. All right. Yep, it's fixed. And over here, it's not the best. By the way, over here, it's not the best. Let me see. This is not the best. I don't really care much about this. You don't need to do any of this, really. Just trying to make sure. It's actually causing me problems. Yeah, I knew it. These are going to be merge to center. Merge to center. That looks better. Yeah, okay. Now we're going to go back. Turn this. And subdivide. Put it inside. And we're going to turn our... turn on our... We're going to turn on our cavity, yeah, just to see how that's going to look like. We should select this. I'm just going to hide it, honestly. That's usually this won't really matter at the end. It's going to be super. Now you... call you edge, right? Edges. Or borders. I'm calling borders. This is going to be the top border and the bag. In the camera. And you, just going to select you. I think we're good there. I'm going to do another one in the back here. It's very nice. Now we're going to do is straps. We're just going to make a plane. Let me turn on my wireframe. I cannot see. Just gonna select this and subdivide it once. Now again, if we were gonna use this for the purposes of like, I want to use this as my final high poly mesh, I might actually just, you know, spend some time here and fix some of these issues up. But honestly, we're just gonna, let's say I'm gonna make this for an asset just want to make this ready for like a low poly asset. And so I'm just going to, yeah, actually I think I want to make another thing. Set this up a little bit. I'm just going to do it like this. It should work. Yeah, it works the same. So I'm just going to do connected. Select these. Just move this a little bit above. Yeah, it's better this way, so we don't need to. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And now we're just gonna go here, and we're gonna bevel this to only one. And I'm just gonna make this be part of this, and you be a little bit forward. I think it's pretty good. And then I'm gonna turn off that. Just gonna flatten this. Right, we're gonna add a solidify. Yes, we are. There. Now we're gonna add the piece that the belt buckle, I guess. The belt buckle, that's what you call it. Little belty buckle. Just gonna rotate it. I'm gonna use a plane here. And I think I'm going to apply scale just in case. And the belt buckle, we're just going to scale you so that it matches that. Can delete the faces, right? I think we can. Now for you, all I'm going to do is Alt-E and extrude along faces. Just gonna move this up, And move this up a little bit. Now for this, I'm just going to do a profile of 1. Yeah, and then just flip it. You can see there is something here, so we're just going to do a cut in the middle and bevel this. Let's do like this. Let's go for 1.0, yeah, 0.02. And then I'm just going to no, wait. No, I'm just going to do straight. Delete that face. Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now I can just move this a little back and select this and bevel. Remember, this is still a plan. So you can go in here. Shift, and I'm going to make that a shape. We're gonna oh wait, I think we need to Control-Z-S. Yep, I'm telling you, applying scale is super important. That's like the whole thing about this entire thing of modeling. Just apply that scale because it's gonna help out. I think I'm gonna separate this, right? So we're just gonna separate this. We're both gonna have a solidify, yep. Turn both their solidifies on, and I'm going to have them both have a bevel. 2, 1. We're going to give it a little bit of 1. And lower its, yes, put this 0.5 and this one the same. 0.5. See how both of those look like when we add a subdivision. Obviously here I'm going to have to add a bigger one. It's because of this, you can see that. Let's apply the solidify, because I really like how it looks. Turn off that. Let's see, by weight. Control scale, bevel. I'm gonna add these to have a sorry. Mean bevel weight there. It's pretty good. It's got a little bit. 75, and I think I'm going on to backgrounds wrong. So do 40, giving them like different ones, but this is going to be 75. Now I can apply that. Now it looks a bit better now. It's kind of soft there too, so we can just add more. Oops, right there. There we go. Apply the solidify, and let's see how this is doing. This is doing 1.35, 135. I'm just gonna go on 50. Yeah. No, this is something I want to combine. We can have both our same stack. Oh well, that's a problem. So we're just gonna apply the bevel, and we're gonna apply both of these bevels because you can't have that. It's gonna be kind of an issue. But if they both had the same, like a subdivision, the same one, they're just gonna use it. Yeah, we're good. Now for you, we're just gonna sharpen this. Again, it's just gonna take the edges and sharpen them up. I'm gonna add a bevel. think it should have done it to here, so let's mark that. Check the bevel and add a weight. Yeah. Lower that down to 0.6 or 1. That's too much. That's better. Now if I do smooth, it's gonna look kind of cool. Is it doing a good job? Entirely sure. Let me turn this off. Yeah, no, it looks good. So now I can move this up, scale it up a little bit. I'm gonna go here and I can just use my little friend. Remove the connected, so that removes everything. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. No, we don't need the main bevel weights because we're not using them. But I'm gonna move this. Put it back. Scale this. Just to find some kind of Just gonna move it to where I feel it's the best position that it should have. Now turn off the subdivision. Pretty happy with it. And we are done with our high poly mesh here, and we'll continue it in the next video where we will do the low poly mesh. And after that, we'll go into Substance Painter for our texturing. So if you guys enjoyed this video, until next time, guys, goodbye.